Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out with David Alorka. Straight after John Ryder gets the decision here at Oleksandr Palace. First of all, thoughts on that fight? Great fight.
Oh, absolutely fantastic fight, to be honest with you. I think we as boxing fans couldn't have asked for more there. It was good to have Danny Jacobs over here in the UK on these shores, and it was good, to be honest with you, to see Mr. Ryder getting the victory, to be honest with you, because I was there at the Smith fight, and I thought he edged that one. In fact, I thought he more than edged that one, to be honest with you. So this was a very, very, very close fight. A very skilled Danny Jacobs as well. And he got the win by split decision.
Who did you give the decision to in the end?
I gave it to Danny Jacobs myself personally. I think he had a lot of cleaner work in the earlier rounds, but Ryder just came on strong in the mid to final rounds, and I didn't. I guess it could have gone either way. I didn't see it as a robbery or anything like that. I thought clean, 100%. It could have gone either way, and I respect him for taking it as well.
Exactly, and kind of on what you've just mentioned, Ryder's been in so many unfair decisions in the past, so it's kind of only right in a sense.
It is indeed. Boxing swings and roundabouts. Sometimes it goes away, sometimes it doesn't. And tonight is his night, and I'm super, super pleased for him as well, especially here in London at Ali Pali, not too far away from his home. It's good for him to get that victory and hopefully on to bigger, better things as well.
And obviously Johnny Fisher in the co-main event, fantastic fight with all the support. Big challenge for him tonight, but he got through it.
He did indeed. A tough, resilient opposition in Nguema. 10 rounds with Oscar Rivas, so we knew that he was a tough, durable opposition from that standpoint. But I love the fact that the fan support didn't stop throughout the rounds. You see what I'm saying? Even though the fans could see that the stoppage wasn't looking likely, it was raucous and absolutely roarous in there, more than it was for the main event in itself.
Felix Cash as well in a tough fight. He was knocked down twice, but he recovered and he was kind of confident throughout. And he was the better man other than those two knockdowns, but it was close in the end.
Yeah. I saw a tweet there from Chris Eubank talking about the fact that Eddie spoke about the fact that he might have his number, but that fight will be a very, very interesting fight, I'd say. But Felix Cash got the decision today. Two knocked down twice. You can't joke with his opposition today. He was absolutely fantastic as well. But Felix Cash got the decision and on to better things for him as well.
Yeah, definitely. Just a few things quickly that I do want to talk on. Akoli at the end of the month. I presume you think he's going to be successful?
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. I think the guy's got so much skills to pay the bills, and I think how awkward he is and how being over at McGuigan Gym has given him the confidence to plant his feet more and to show the ferocious nature of his power. I'm envisioning a stoppage. I'm not taking anything away from his opposition this time round either, but I just think Akoli has greatness in his in his future, to be honest with you, both at the cruiserweight division and indeed at heavyweight division later on as well.
And the reason I ask you is because obviously most people believe he wins that fight. Afterwards, I spoke to Darren Barker. He said if he can't get Breedis at cruiserweight next, then it will be heavyweight. Do you feel like heavyweight next, if not a unification at cruiser?
I think that heavyweight division is crowded. I can't lie to you. I think even currently, if he's looking at getting a championship belt at heavyweight, he's going to be at the back of a fat queue. You know what I'm saying? Back over there, you got Joe Joyce, waiting for his moment. You got Joseph Parker in there that's been up in the mix as well. Not to mention the Tyson Furies, the DILLIAN Whites, the Anthony Joshuas, the Oleksandr Usyks. You got Johnny Fisher now stepping into the mix as well. So it is very, very crowded up there right now. And yeah, he might fight. He might think, you know what, I'll take my chance getting involved in the mix of it at the moment. But I'd just love to see him unify, man. I'd love to see him unify in that division. If he can't get Marius Breedis, then there are other champions in that division, and I'd love to see him do it over there.
You think he could beat Makabu or Breedis?
I think he could beat. I definitely think he could beat Lunga Makabu, a much smaller cruiserweight. And I think he just has the awkwardness, to be honest with you, to beat these fighters, and that freakish power that he's got is incredible. Stoic, strong, slender body, slender frame, but very, very heavy when he sits on his punches. For me, I think he's an absolute problem at cruiserweight, and I'd love to see him do it there before stepping up at heavyweight, especially, like I said, the crowded heavyweight division we've got right now.
Yeah, man. And then the last topic, we're going to be bringing this up a lot in the next few weeks, months. Fury White, just it seems like we're very, very close and it should be happening. How do you see that fight going?
I've been at every Tyson Fury fight since it's come back, besides the third Wilder fight. He has come on leaps and bounds, and he's very, very slick. But we've seen him nowadays sitting on his punches as well these days. You know what I'm saying? And I think earlier Tyson Fury, when he was a little more lighter on his feet, evasive, it would have been a far tougher night for Dillian. But I think Dillian has got a chance in this one, to be honest with you, especially because now, as we saw in the Wilder fight, Wilder managed to get quite a few hits there on Tyson Fury. Dillian White, we know he's got an absolutely explosive left hook. And, you know, I can't see the fight going around without that left hook landing at some stage, at least a couple of times, indeed. So that's going to test the resilience of a Tyson Fury. And I think, obviously, the smart money is in Tyson Fury winning the fight, but I won't count out Dillian White at all.
And a quick last preview of an AJ Usyk 2 fight. How does that go?
That one has all the intrigue, because we have seen AJ before come from a loss where everybody wrote him off in the rematch, and it's so hard. It's so easy to forget how much everybody wrote him off in the rematch until the rematch actually played itself out, and people were like, you know, right now people were like, yeah, but you know, it was a lucky punch. Now people are saying AJ's lines that, oh, it was a lucky punch. You see what I'm saying? But when it was coming up to that rematch, they thought it was going to be the same result. There was hardly anybody giving AJ a fair shake in that rematch, and so I'm giving AJ a fair shake in this rematch as well. I do love Oleksandr Usyk, definitely an incredible fighter that I didn't take lightly the first time round, but I think AJ is a fighter who learns very quickly. He's an absolute sponge, and I think if somebody can make the adjustments necessary to get the win second time round, I think Anthony Joshua can do it.
Appreciate your time, brother. Thank you. Nice one, yeah. Appreciate that. Tight man.